What's going on YouTube? Jamie here for 3P151. I got Markus here at my local. He's going to give us a deck profile.
Okay, yeah, so this is a little bit of my own homegrown deck here. It's a Arceus Bibarel with a little bit of spice.
Oh, yeah.
So to start off, we have a Dunsparce in case we're ever nervous about some fighting type Pokemon right now. Reggie is really your one matchup that you're really scared of for that. Always useful. My deck is a little different because I run a 1 of Miltank. I have a few double turbo energies, 4 of in the deck, so I'm able to power them up pretty quick, as well as with other energies as well, in order to stall out if I ever need to. I run a 1 of Galarian Zigzagoon, one of my favorite cards in the deck. It allows me to pull off a 220 hit on turn 2. I can even use a scoop up net in the deck in order to use it again. I actually had back-to-back Goodra knockouts at 220 earlier today. The spice in the deck comes from our Radiant Charizard. I've got a few different ways to power him up throughout the game or in the late game, and just being able to hit 280 with a choice belt is awesome for when you're really going up against like any Giratinas or any Pokemon with 280 hit points. I do have a 1 of Crowbat in my deck. I used to have the VMAX along next to him, so you'll see my Dark Energy that I forgot to take out, but he's really just there in case I miss energy on turn 1 for Arceus, just to get that extra dig. If you can get that turn 1 energy, you're much better off. Your win rate skyrockets at that point. Then I run a 2/2 Bibarel line, one of my favorite Pokemon, the real god in this deck. Arceus can only put a shadow to the real Bidoof. Yep, Bidoof Supremacy here. I love to use those Industrious Incisors, can really get you out of any tough rock sand positions. And then our main star of the deck is a 4/3 line of Arceus. So it has just been my favorite Pokemon. I bought my copies for when I went to Caucus Regionals, and I've pretty much been playing my Arceus since. Whatever comes along, I've been rocking with them, and we're going to keep rocking with Arceus for the near future. So now we're getting into my text for the deck. I actually run 2 Choice Belt and 1 Big Charm for my tool cards. Choice Belts really help in getting the Zigzagoon ping math corrected, or with your Radiant Charizard hit 280. And Big Charm, it's a help for some matchups in order to protect your Arceus at 310, but it's been proving to get lost vacuumed away as of recent. Then I have a 1 copy of Ordinary Rod to get Pokemon back in, a Tool Scrapper in order to get pesky Big Charms or Big Capes off anything I need to, Energy Switch in order to power up my Charizard in case, or any other Pokemon in the late game. If I've already Arceused energies on using Trinity Nova, I can then switch an energy where I need it. A Scoop Up Net in order to either heal damage from the barrel, a Charizard, or use my Zigzagoon again. A Switch in case you always need it. I always find myself needing to Starbirth for this to get out of the active. 1 Pal Pad to get my supporters back. 1 copy of Energy Search in case I need to Starbirth for it, or not Starbirth for it, but just really need to draw it late game. And that's all my 1 of text for my item cards. Then I run a strong 4 set of Quick Balls for Pokemon Search, and a 4 of Ultra Ball as well. And then 2 Evolution Incense for all of my Pokemon Search. I feel of finding the discard options with your ball is also very strong in order to power up a few different moves I have.
Every card's live in here.
Every card's live. You got
every card's live.
We can get them back. And then going into my supporter section, I have a 1 of Clara, which helps me get that energy back into the deck. Raihan, which can also help get that discarded energy back in. I play a 2 of Marnie in order to shuffle my opponent's hand and also to increase consistency. A 2 of Boss, because I always want to grab a 2 prize Pokemon off the bench if I can get a knockout. Then 2 Researches for draw, and my favorite card, my Sharon's Care, to just take all that energy off the board. I may go up to a 2 count of this. It feels very strong whenever you're able to pull it off, but I don't have Inteleon anymore to get it when I want.
Splash that Lumineon.
Yep. And then I have 1 Lost City to get rid of a couple of different Pokemon. Radiant Charizards come to mind, or Radiant Greninja in a matchup where they can hit my bench, or if I'm using Miltank to stall away. And then I have 2 Magma Basin in order to power up that Radiant Charizard off the bench. it really just helps speed things up, and I can even use an energy switch to get it to an Arceus after that late game if I need to. And then to finish it off, here's those dark energies for the Crowbat VMAX that I took out. And then I have 3, making it 7 basics for fire energies. I would definitely up this count. I can make a lot of changes there. 4 double turbo for your Arceus and Miltank, and then 1 of capture energy just to cap it all off. So,
how was your matchups?
Today my matchups weren't too bad. I went 2-2. I beat Lost Box. I lost to Giratina, your Giratina. I lost to another Giratina, and then I beat Asuian Goodra. So it wasn't too bad. In my Goodra game, I was able to get the double choice belt, Zigzagoon ping to get the 210 and get my knockouts. Felt very good to end the day. So that's my deck. Haven't seen it around too much, but it's my little special build, and I hope you guys like it.
Oh yeah, this is Marcus here. This is Jamie here for 34151 signing out.